What's going on, guys? This is James here, and out of all of the bloodiest, gruesome, yet Clash of the Titans type of a duel from the event missions, when this video goes up, everything is all cleared out, and this fight is the most insane fight there is. 16 turns in, what a war. For this fight, it's Majespecters taking on Pacifis. Let's get the show on the road. And with his hand going second, this should be amazing. Set 2, Pacifis, the Phantasm City, aka Umi. Set 1 and pass. Scale the Fox. Pacifis, get a token. Search for battle. Target one card of any kind your opponent controls, kill it. Scale the crew. PS3, Fox, Raccoon, Cat being the last thing, but Fists of the Unrivaled Tangy to negate Cat, as Raccoon gets Porcupine, and Fox getting Tornado. Porcupine free special, Exceed Shoken into Lightning Chidori. Spiral Power, it is essentially the Phantasm version of what I like to call Cross Dom. Lose 1,000 stats and effects negated. Set 2, battle, kill off Chidori, and pass. Ice Dragon's Prison for Chidori. Token over Cat. Reborn Porcupine with Wind. Reset button. Token over Cat. Chidori over Raccoon. Set 1 and pass. Switch to attack. PS1 being Raccoon. Getting Crew. Real normal Crew. Exceed Shoken into Draco Ryu. Storm. And then Punishment. Tribute Draco via Wind. Porcupine. Reset button. The Wind. Return the Chidori to extra and pass. Set 1, token over Porcupine. And basically, this is the part where the infinite loops of all rotations will come up if using Porcupine as material for the XZ summon. So here's what's going to happen throughout the progression of the infinite loop rotations, and we are not going to go over this repeat process over and over and over again involving Porcupine and Wind if it were to be used as a following rotation. According to Porcupine, if this card is normal or special, target one Majespecter spell in your graveyard, reset button it. And then the card you want to reset button off from Porcupine would be Wind. When you activate this, you can also tribute one Wind spellcaster you control, special one Majespecter from hand or graveyard, or if you tributed a monster upon activation, you can E-Telly a Majespecter. So basically, as long as we use Porcupine as XZ material, this does the infinite loop over and over and over again until you eventually legit run out of rank force for you to constantly cycle the Porcupines. He has Draco Ryu, Ice Dragons, Majespecter Wind, Torrential Tribute as the last thing. And yes, I am aware of missing the timing of reviving Fox off from Wind. Pacifis, get a token. Getting Phantasm Spiral Power. If we can't fight with effect monsters? Why not with vanillas such as Gemini Pearl? Pearl over token, and don't do nothing else further. Primite Roar for Giga Gigo. Level 5 Water Reptile, 2450 attack, 1500 defense. Phantasm Spiral Battle. So Spiral Power is the Pacifis Cross Dom, and Spiral Battle, spot removal, literally any card. Spiral Battle, kill off Pearl, and pass back. PS1 being Porcupine, reset button. Pacifis get a token, getting the third battle, if I recall. Yep, this is the third battle. And then pass back. So power and battle with a blank. Switch to attack. Tornado banish Giga. 2000 attack. Primite. So Primite Pacifis. That's spicy. Chalice the Ether Barrel. Ether Barrel tribute gets negated due to Chalice. Rotation as always. Duelist Alliance. The fact that there is a card in the Pendulum Zone. Free Pendulum Monster. Otherwise, Pendulum Spell Trap. And the honorary has returned. Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. In TCG land, I used to play counter Draco Pals before the Master Duel changes throughout the Pendulum era. Those were some of the classic times. Level 4, Light Dragon Pendulum Tuner. 1850 attack, no defense. Scale effect, once per turn. If you have a card in your other Pendulum scale, you can kill that card, and if you do, add one card from deck to hand with the same name as that card. And then the monster version of the effect is that it cannot be used as any material of any kind, not counting links, except Draco Slayer monsters. So in most cases, Dynastor, Ignister, and Majespecter. These guys, basically. The Holy Trinity. Real normal luster. Oh? If your opponent normal summons a monster, you can banish this from grave, target one normal monster you control or in your graveyard. Does not target, banish one monster from the field with less attack than that monster. You know, the sad part is Primite Roar's grave effect does not target the Majespecters, which stinks. So to circumvent this, in theory, by the way, Book of Eclipse to book it face down, and it outright duck and dodges. Wind for Fox. Fox getting Tornado. PS1 being Porcupine. Diamond Crab King this time. Rank 4, Earth Rock XZ, no attack, 3000 defense. That takes to level 4s in general to make them. You can only control one Diamond Crab King at a time, according to the last line of text. Once per turn, detach one, change this card's defense to 0, and if you do, change its attack to 3000, so shield and sword. These changes last until the end of this turn. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense. If this card attacked, change it to attack position at the end of the damage step if it has no materials. Battle, get rid of Crab King, set 1 and pass. Ether Barrel, What? Hold on. Oh, tokens count as normal monsters. Come on, man. Real normal Ether Barrel, set Lorely Load, adding in the Scream. Now, most Primite players in general don't normally play Scream, but at the same time, this is one of those surprise factors that no one has ever thought of. So when your opponent would normal or special A monsters, more than one, while you control a normal monster or a level 5 or higher Primite that isn't a token, negate the summon as in never hit the field, and if you do, banish that monsters, more than one, which circumvents pendulum summoning. During your standby phase, if you control a Primite monster, you can reset button this card but banish it whenever it leaves. Card's crazy. Each effect once per turn. Ether Barrel over Luster. Token Tribute Banish Ether. Token 2000. Set Lorely Load. Calling on Megalo Smasher X. And when it comes to Megalo Smasher X, level 4, Water Dinosaur, 2000 flat, no defense. And pass back. Real normal Raccoon, getting towed. Exceed Shogun into Chidori. There's the Scream. PS2, Fox and Toad. Toad for Cyclone. Fox getting Tempest. Exceed Shogun into, for whatever the reason, Majespecters being spellcasters. The return of Downer Magician. Rank 4, Dark Spellcaster Exceed. That takes 2 level 4 spellcasters in general to make her. 2100 attack, 200 defense. Not counting the first line of text, extra 200 attack for every material attached to her. She pierces, and if she battles, after damage calc, detach 1. Spiral Power, aka Pacifis Cross Dom. At 11, no piercing, down goes Megalo Smasher, and 1 set. Top decks Extrath, another Lorely Load for another Ether Barrel. Lethal, Wind Chibi Raccoon, Token over Downard, mandatory detach, down goes Downard, set 1, and pass back. Exceed Shogun into the return of Gagaga Cowboy. Rank 4 Earth Warrior that takes 2 level 4s in general to make them. 1500 attack, 2400 defense. Once per turn, detach 1, depends on the battle position. That's what the effects of Gagaga Cowboy gets. If it's attack, once attacking an opponent's monster this turn, extra 1000 attack, while the opponent's monster debuffs 500 attack during the damage step only. Otherwise, while in defense, burn your opponent 800. Classic card. Cowboy attack mode effect. PS1 being Draco Ryu, because somewhere in that line of text, she says, if you can pendulum summon level 4, you can pendulum summon this face-up card from your extra deck. Cowboy. Yo! Royal Rare Primite Roar. Pay 2,000 for Phantasmal Spiral Dragon. Couldn't speak there all of a sudden. And then Cowboy buffs up while Token is debuffed. And then Dragaryu 2300. Opponent is still alive. Lordly Load for Megalo Smasher. No more targets. Set 1 and pass. To defense. Punishment. I think this is still over. Tossing out Shark Fortress. So you mean to tell me Cowboy must remain face up before resolving a defense effect? Oh, that is beyond sad. Okay, so Dogmatica Punishment saved my opponent so bad. Cowboy for game in 2025 would have been fantastic. Generate the token. Cyclone Tribute Dragaryu to kill off the Megalo Smasher. PS1 being Dragaryu over token, and Porcupine lethal. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What a unbelievable match. Deck comparison time for you guys in terms of my deck list and the opponent's deck list. Okay, for my deck list, it's Majespecters for the 5-star and under festival. So once again, the idea about how Majespecters are is that your opponent cannot target any of these creatures or kill them with in-card effects, and they generate massive advantage whenever Ties of the Brethren resolves. And once you get your Pendulum Scales going, if your opponent doesn't find a way to kill off the Pendulum Scales, I cannot play the game no further in terms of Pendulum Summon mechanics. And then with Luster as the spicy option, the Pendulum Scale to get the duplicate copies is extremely relevant, so that way you can fix yourself the Pendulum Scales like no tomorrow. Same goes for Dragaryu. And to circumvent the opponent's plays, we also have Boogie Eclipse and Perms, Blizzards, Call Buys, and Chalice to make sure they shouldn't go no further. And then for extra deck, we got Leviair, Gossip Shadow, Virtual World Shao Jaja, Gem Knight Pearl, Black Shipacorn, Gaga Cowboy, Tuchidori, Harpy's Pet Phantasmal, Downerd, Crab King, Castell, Trapeze, Majester, and Dragaryu. As for opponents, Pacifis, Primite, basically you legit do not care about the extra, so let's ignore the extra deck due to the Pot of Extravagance. So, Megalo Smasher X, Giga Gaga Gigo, 2 Ash, 2 Planet Pathfinder, 3 Primite Dragon Ether Barrel, 1 Duality, Pot of Desires, 1 Extravagance, Furia Kairyushin, it lets you get Torrential Tribute, and it's a saving grace for water monsters from being destroyed, 3 Pacifis, 3 Primite, Lordly Load, 2 Roar, 3 Torrential Tribute, 1 Dynamiscus, 3 Spiral Battle, 2 Spiral Power, 3 Dogmatica Punishment, 2 Ice Dragon's Prison, 3 Fists of the Unrivaled Tanyi, 1 Primite Scream, and then 1 Redeemable Jar. Hard once on the effect of Redeemable Jar. You can banish 1 trap from your graveyard, add from graveyard to your hand 1 trap with a different original name than that banished card. And this has been James Polk with this bloodiest of the bloody fights. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And if you are a brand new or returning Master Duel player after one full month of missing gameplay, be sure to use my campaign code in the description below so we can gather the leftover prizes for future content. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I shall catch you all next time.